But it's the rise of the Pharisees and the rise of the outward practice of the religion without the inward heart. And that, again, that God doesn't like that. It's the exterior without the interior.
I was recently watching a talk by the late Bishop Richard Williamson, Confucian Now Hath Made His Masterpiece. In episode 2, he talks of the ages of the world and the decline of man. This included the Pharisees, who had the external appearance of the faith without the inward heart. Separately, I saw last year on TG Cahir, the Irish Language Channel, or maybe in 2023, that there was a pro-immigrant series about how these foreigners are just as Irish as the rest of us. They even speak Irish. They play Irish music on Irish instruments. There was separately the praise heaped upon that American black girl who did Irish dancing. It only recently occurred to me why this parading of the foreigner doing Irish things is distasteful to me. Before I go any further, the Irish have this phrase, Ní scéalainn na Gaelid hain, more Irish than the Irish themselves. It is about the foreigner integrating seamlessly into Gaelic society. It goes back to the Normans. They came after 1172 with Strongbow, but by the 1500s it was the Fitzgeralds going to meet with Henry VIII and fight for Gaelic Ireland. Seamless integration. So, back to my story. Suppose I tried to be more English than the English themselves. How would I do it? First, I go to England. Next, do I do nothing? No, if I do nothing, then I do not become more English. I must do something. What shall I do? First, I modify my speech. My English has holdovers from Irish that the English do not have. I modify my accent and adopt an English accent. I could go further. I learn the works of Shakespeare. I join the Church of England and I attend services. I wear the poppy in November. I play cricket. I support the local football team and I go to their matches. I go on holiday to Spain with Union Jack and England flag, towels, etc. I join a trade union and a political party and I vote. I take up Morris dancing. I could go to reenactments of the Battle of Bosworth Field. I could be a reenactor. I could visit museums, learn all about the history, the geography, the local flora and fauna. I could become a staunch monarchist and drink English ales and wear a bowler hat. I could do it all. The trouble with my plan is that everything I described is the external appearance. If I were truly an Englishman, I could do none of those things and still be English. The Englishman does not modify his speech or his accent. He speaks naturally, and is naturally English in his speech. He does not vote, or go to church, or go to football, or know Shakespeare, or support the crown, or maybe he does. He is not compelled either way to do any of those things. He does not need to chase the external appearance, because he has the inner heart. I do not, so the best I can do is compensate by taking on the external appearance, but by doing so I only reveal that I lack the inner heart. My need for the external appearance only reveals that that is all I have. The true Englishman has both. All of the external appearances belong to the Englishman. Part of what it means to own something is that you can take it or you can leave it. I can give away my possessions because they are mine. I cannot give away yours unless you so desire, since they are yours. I cannot keep something of yours, like I can keep my own things. I am not English, so I am forced to display the trappings of Englishness in order to transform myself. If I do nothing, then I simply remain Irish. If you are forced to do something with something, then it is not really yours. That I am forced to display Englishness only reveals that the impetus is not coming from me, it is artificial. The Englishman, with his inner heart, is not forced by external forces to display anything. His display or lack thereof is natural, and comes from himself. My efforts to be English only prove that I am not. Being English would require no effort if I really was one. Whether I do something or nothing, I cannot be English. So, when foreigners are held aloft for all to see, the external appearance presented as proof of an inner Irish heart, I recoil, and now I know why. The very evidence disproves the hypothesis, and yet I am expected to accept it. I am being asked to lie. That is not to say that the Chinese girl with her uilleann pipes, or the black American with her céilí, or the Indian with her sean nós, or Yu Ming with his Gaeilge, are trying to be Irish. They might just like the language, the song, the music, and the dance. It is when they are presented as proof of a wider phenomenon, is Gaelian and Gaelitain, that I take issue.